Okay, so this came last week for me, and this is the KO version of Takara's Missing Link, the G1 Optimus Prime with extra posability, which has basically got more joints and has been re-engineered so the articulation's much better. I picked this up from ShowZ for 63 or something like that. I did have, I think it was 64, but with some tokens, some points, I had €1 off. I've seen obviously that the price, not obviously, but I've seen that the price has been hiked up a little, and it's now 74, 75. A lot of people are not happy about that. Can't say I blame them, but I'm okay. I was willing to go to my maximum was 60, and it was 60 something, so I thought, okay, why not? So here we are. This is the box. Some nice artwork. The Optimus Warrior. This is hilarious. Lathes morph together, and then these transforming robots are very good toys. So it's are very good toys that everyone loves to play with. That is magic, because it's true. Everyone likes to play. The artwork from the side. On the top, we've got robot symbol. Sorry, I haven't got much space here. Same on that side. And then deformation with a picture, which is a photograph and then some artwork. And then on the back, we've got transforming mechs. And then mobile attack form 1, state of air combat, and then combat readiness, or mobile attack form 2, which is basically just, that thing, control center thing inside. Okay, so let's open this up. Ooh, stuff falling out all over the place. Oops, sorry, not the camera. See what we've got here then. So we've got a set of instructions. Not the most difficult transformation for the G1, even with these changes. So 10 steps, pretty easy. Ooh, it shows you how to connect the trailer, great. And the matrix, blah, 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 blah. And on the back, it shows you roller, how to put the wheels on, but the wheels are already on in the box. The gimmick for the firing missiles. Yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. And sticker sets. These, I assume, go in the control center in the trailer, as do these, although this looks like the stickers, the paint, it's on the arms, and these are surely the lights from the feet. Maybe it's just because they've got the figure without, that's not the toy version, the cartoon version, so they just put them in both, I guess. Now, so let's open this up. Okay, and that looks great. It really does look good. Nice shiny paint. We've got the rifle. Flimsy. Something strange about this. That thing at the front, that's different. I don't think it has two handles. That should be a clip. Give me one moment. Let's just check something. Okay, so yeah, right. The front is smooth, and this should be a clip as opposed to another handle and that thing on the front. This is from the Pangu oversized Optimus Prime, the KO of the, I think it's the Magic Square one, and then this is from MP44. I've just painted, it's a KO MP44. I've painted those bits, and that also has a clip and not that funny thing at the front. Maybe this is just from the original toy. It's the same design, and that's why it's like that. Okay, we've got the good old Energon hammer, which will go straight back into the box. Ooh, that's stiff, but yeah, that will go over his fist for choppy. Roller, which rolls quite well. Squeaky though. The trailer with the stabilizers. The back, obviously, where you can put and drive other vehicles into, like a Knight Rider. And then we've got the missiles. Just make sure they work. Can't even see. Okay, one. I'm going to lose these. Okay, so they fire nicely. Filling up with gas, or is it a blowtorch? I don't know. It sticks somewhere, and then of course the bay that moves, and as it showed in the instructions, yeah, you can do other things with it. Let's get that out of the way. And then finally we've got, woof, heavy indeed. Oops, very heavy. The figure itself, which is fully, fully painted. Put some plastic parts on there, but there's a lot of die cast too. The chest, just like the original one, is die cast. The arms, there's a plate on here which is die cast as well. I did put the symbols on. It doesn't come with those, so clearly I opened the box before. But I stuck these symbols on, and I will do one for the trailer as well. They should be red, but hey, I had white. The paint is really well done on the arms, and the silver stripe. I wasn't sure that I'd like these, but to be honest, it looks really good. It's really well done. So that's the paint. I do have a tiny bit of imperfection there, or chip, but apart from that, great. Okay, so let's go over the figure's articulation. It's really heavy, huh? Well, actually, let's compare it to the first one. So the G1, the legs were like really stuck together like that, I remember. And there's no, apart from moving all the way back, they didn't move. The arms did go around, the elbow joint did bend and swiveled like that, and then the fists did go around, but you stuck those on. They were separate parts forming. Yes, the head moved side to side and could look up, breaking the sculpt, but couldn't look down. And then the chest also opened on the old one, but we didn't have the matrix chamber in there. So let's start with the full articulation for this guy then. So of course the head moves side to side. As you just saw, the matrix chamber opens and it's quite tight. There's a matrix in there in gold. It's quite nice. Does look like it should have been piping though, and that should have been a blue, should have been transparent. Okay, push that in. So yeah, that's the head side to side. The arms go all the way around, and this is the difference. They well, they could do this as well, so, sorry, that butterfly joint, that was on the original, but now they move up and also up again, so you've got like a double joint there. I don't know why you do that, like guns, ba ba ba, maybe, but yeah, so the arms move out like that for more dynamic poses, swivel at the elbow as it did before, and fists rotate, as well as being on a peg, the fingers all together. Yeah. Okay, another change is the ab crunch, which works surprisingly well. Also there's a waist swivel, which is kind of high, it's up there, but it works. Doesn't get you much, maybe a tiny bit more with the wheels up. That looks weird though. And the main thing, the legs now, they can go out to there with the wheels moved, that way forward and back. They can swivel at the thighs, the knee joint, which is past 90 degrees. Strange that they didn't get the elbows to do more than a 90, but oh well. The feet up and down, and then also on a rocker. So lots of point of articulation, which is why these are called the missing link, of course. But yeah, you can get into some real great poses. There's a huge difference. It's crazy looking at this. When I first look at it, it reminds me of being a kid and the G1 toy, exactly the same, but then it's different also because of the articulation. It looks great. Eyes are painted yellow because this is the toy version. Paint's pretty good, and all round it's a solid figure, solid figure. Transformation is just as easy as it was in the past, albeit a little stiff. So the head goes round to the back. You need to make sure everything's in the right place, otherwise it gets a bit tight. I'm going to put the legs back first, and then there are pegs here and here. You can see the paint has come off this peg. It's a plastic peg within the die-cast metal. Okay, so those are the legs. Put the feet up. The arms fold back and then in. Oops, that would be the old version, but now you turn the fists in and they fold in. Same here. Okay. And I mean, that's good and also not good, because it's just click. Make sure the wheels are clicked in. It's all pushed together. What I was saying is it's good and also not good, because the way the fists work, it just doesn't really... There are pegs for the arms at the back, and those are pegged in. But the arms here don't really go in that well, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's a bit tight. Slight gappage there, because of just the window being reshaped. That's a bit better. Okay. The wheels slightly obstructed by that notch where the 5th point's in. They are completely clicked in. It's a bit better. Rubber tires. This one rolls a lot. That's cool. Those are good. Alright. So, I mean, it rolls okay. Nothing's dragging on the floor, so it's not scratching the bottom. But yeah, wow, that's it's really cool, really nostalgic. Let's just put the trailer on. Okay. Really cool. Alright, so last thing then we'll do is just get a comparison with the size. So let's take this off and then I'm going to transform it again. Wow, that's how you do transformations, that's it. None of this like 10 years trying to deformation space it or anything like that, just done, boom. So 30-second transformation if that. Okay, so I'm just going to get the something else to compare it with for size. Okay, so here he is next to the MP44 Takara. Sorry, bad angle. This is the KO version. I did have problems with this where the waist broke and the arm broke. I do have a couple of videos on how to repair that if you also have had such issues. And then this is just pathetic. I'm not going to be able to fit this in here. Here he is next to the Pangu toys, looking a bit messed up. Okay, so there's a comparison there. Sorry about this angle. And then the insignia is just a badge which I put into the arm. Oh, really needs to be dusted, that one. And one more comparison actually. Let me just pause. Such a fantastic transformation. That's how they used to be. It was fun. And this time I did it the old school way and did the upper cab first and then did the legs afterwards. I don't know why I didn't think there'd be clearance, but it's fine. Okay, so I've put it back in the truck mode just for one more comparison, which is with this little thing, these Hot Wheels. Oh, it's so cute. Super cute this thing is. All die cast as well. So basically just wanted to put that as a comparison of size. This thing I got from toy store juguetes.es, which is a Spanish shop online. And when I first ordered it, they gave me a different model. And I sent them an email and they said, oh, you can't actually choose, but we can refund your money. And if you want to buy it again, you just write to us and put it in the packet that you want the Optimus Prime version. And they did actually send me the Optimus Prime version in the end, which was cool. But anyway, digression. Back to this. Thoughts? Fantastic. Well worth the 64 bucks, 63, 64 bucks I got it for. 70 something, 75, I'm not sure I would have bothered, even though it's 10 euros difference. That would have been, I would have thought, nah, too much for what it is. Something that's gonna basically sit on my shelf until I eventually, I guess, sell it in years and years to come. I don't know. Yeah, and that's that. So if you're into collecting your Transformers and you're thinking about this one, I would definitely go for it. If not this, maybe the Takara one if you think it's close enough money wise. But I've been reading that this one's much heavier and has more die cast in it. It feels really premium. Super good looking figure. One more transformation just because we can. That would be the fire coming out the bottom. I'm doing this looking at the camera, so as opposed to my hands, so that shows you how easy it is, because I'm actually looking at the phone screen while I'm doing it. But yeah, boom, there you go, transformed. And then back the other way, boom. Don't forget the fists. Make sure the wheels are clicked in. Oops, can't get this one in. There we go, click those in. One leg at a time, Martin. Don't know who Martin is. And there you go. Done. Excellente. Alright, so that's my take on the Optimus Warrior KO version of the Missing Link G1 Optimus Prime. Bye. Goodbye, Energon Axe. You'll never see the light of day again.